taken. Back to Milwaukee after these messages on the Bulls Network. Well, if this lead holds, then there's no reason to think it won't. The Bulls will have won a playoff series in 5 games for the first time in the franchise history. Michael Jordan drops the free throw.
In a 5-game series in only 4 games, huh?
And yeah, in the 4-game series, the first time they've done a 5-game series in 4. Michael missed the next one.
He's a load tonight.
Yeah. Don't much matter, though. And Robertson has it taken away from him as he drove into the front court. Jordan comes back the other way. Milwaukee chasing Michael with heavy defense. Out to the left, Grant. Back to Jordan. Back to Grant. Now to Neely. Back out front, Paxson. The Bulls have it in the spread. Paxson out between the rings. Wide to the right, Horace Grant in the right corner. Back out front is Grant. 5 on the shot clock. Jordan's long jumper, no good for the right. Horace Grant hits it in. The game is officially closed. The Milwaukee season comes to an end. Ricky Pierce into the front court. His 3 tries from the left is missed. And Scottie Pippen has the rebound. And now Phil Jackson is waiting for the white flag from Del Harris. Paxson into the front court. Guarded by Robertson out to the left with 4:45 left. No, he isn't. He's got B.J. Armstrong at the scorer's table. Pippen has the ball knocked out of bounds with 8 to shoot. The Bulls have it, and B.J. Armstrong is coming into the game. Michael Jordan going out.
This is close to a cigar you'll see lit by the Bulls.
Michael goes out with 25 points tonight. And more importantly, the Bulls showing the determination and the grittiness of a team that has a chance to go a long way in the playoffs. Armstrong driving down the lane, lays it in. The Bulls turn things their way with outstanding defensive play tonight. Here's Ricky Pierce driving it baseline right, shoots it up no good, but a foul on Neely. And Neely is fouled out of the game. Listen to the crowd reaction.
This will bring him a crowd reaction. Neely makes 1 basket and comes up with 3 free throws.
So the Bulls will be waiting for the Philadelphia-Cleveland winner. The Bulls will host that winner in the next round in a 7-game series. Opening early next week in Chicago Stadium.
Jack Sikma leaves, and that may be the last time you see him in this uniform. I don't know. He's got a long, great career, Jim, but
he's had some injury problems.
Injuries will set you down as you get older.
Ricky Pierce, 10 straight free throws, 15 points.
Look at that, averaging 53% from the field. Their guards, 30% tonight.
Bulls really turned it down, really turned it defensively. Did a super job.
Listen what they're singing. Hey, hey, goodbye.
Pierce hits both free throws. It's 100-74 Bulls, 4:18 remaining. Armstrong drives in front court to the right, takes it back out to the left. The Bulls trying to wind some clock with 4:10 left. Armstrong falls down and loses the ball. Alvin Robertson has it done. Alvin Robertson on the breakout. 24-point game for the Bulls with 3:58 left. B.J. Armstrong into the front court. He's double-teamed right at the timeline, under pressure. Plays the ball off to Paxson. Pax drives it into the right, pull-up jumper, banked it in. John Paxson with 9, and the Bulls lead is 26. Ricky Pierce plays the ball down the lane to Robertson. Inside on Purdue, blocked. Comes back out to Milwaukee, though. Pierce for 3 from the left. Good. Yep, that's the one he hit the other night to turn the game. Ricky Pierce with his second 3 tonight. 103-79. Pippen in the backcourt. Up court, he plays to Horace Grant. Back to Pippen. Scottie come out of the game in the first half. Here's Paxson with a 3 in the right corner. It's no good. Pippen the rebound. Takes it back outside. How many minutes did Pippen play tonight?
That's 10 rebounds for Scottie.
Armstrong runs the show for the Bulls wide left. Here's Purdue with a shot left of the key. It won't go. The rebound, Armstrong has it with 2:53 remaining.
Well, the Bulls have kicked them on the boards, Jimmy. 55-35 so far.
Out front is Armstrong. Horace Grant has it head of the key. Right side is Armstrong. Almost dribbled it dead to the floor. 3 to shoot. B.J. down the lane. Scoop shot blocked. Foul on Roberts.
Boy, the Bulls took some valuable time off the clock, and a timeout called by the Bulls.
Timeout here in Milwaukee. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Network.
And hold it to the wire.
And increase it. I mean, they were up 17 at the half and looking good. They played even better in the second half. Armstrong hits the free throw.
Well, everybody talked about getting physical.
I did too. It was that quickness defensively, positioning with their bodies that really shut it down. And the other thing, when Horace Grant moved out onto Alvin Robertson in the first half and really took his game away. 25-point lead for the Bulls. Lojas against Purdue. Cornette from the right corner. The three won't go. And the rebound on the floor dug out by Scottie Pippen. B.J. Armstrong up court for the Bulls. Cleveland a winner tonight at home. Their series with Philadelphia tied at 2. A deciding fifth game on Saturday in the Spectrum to find out who plays the Bulls next week in the second round here in the East. Armstrong's jumper no good for the right. Rebound on the floor. Loose. Picked up by Horace Grant. Now Armstrong has it. Charles Davis front court to the left. Scottie Pippen has it out front. Pippen holding with 1:40 remaining. The shot clock at 12. The Bulls in the spread offense. Grant has it wide to the right. 8 to shoot. Horace letting the clock wind down. Jeff Sanders may get a minute or two. Here's Tony Brown stealing a pass into the post. Jim Blair back into the Milwaukee front court. Inside the ball knocked out of bounds by Charles Davis. A pass intended for Alvin Robertson. Tito Horford is in for the Bucks. Jeff Sanders is in for the Bulls. Tony Brown to throw it in. Baseline left. Comes in underneath to Alvin Robertson. His shot is in. Robertson gets the layup. 104-81. 1:16 remaining. Up court, Horace Grant gets bumped by Frank Cornette. Horace Grant to shoot 2. Horace with 15 points in the game. Now the Bulls brain trust can get ready for the 76ers and the Cavs. One of them.
You can have a day off and watch them play. Eh?
Yeah. Horace Grant's free throw rims out. Minute 14 for the game. Horace drops the next one. And, of course, this is the first time the Bulls have ever beaten Milwaukee in a playoff series. Prior to this, the Bucks swept them in 74 in 4 straight and then beat them 3 games to 1 in 85. Tito Horford's turnaround shot. Good right baseline. 105-83. 60 seconds left.
I'll get you up for basket.
B.J. Armstrong lobs it for Charles Davis. In the right corner is Horace Grant. Back out to Davis. 50 seconds left. Shot clock at 10. Davis turning head of the key. Wide left Sanders. Left corner Grant. Outside shot Charles Davis. No good for 3. The rebound tipped out of bounds with 39.8 seconds left. Bulls to throw in. Baseline right. It comes in play to Armstrong. 34 seconds remaining. B.J. Armstrong on the walk outside. Armstrong outside, leans over the dribble, drives on Robertson, down the lane, kicks off to Purdue, and 3 from the right side. Good! Will Purdue nails the 3. And with 20 seconds left, the Bulls lead is 25. Milwaukee with the ball to work the length of the floor. Into the front court, Tony Brown. His long jumper won't go for 3. Cornette saves it in play, but King on ahead to Armstrong. A 3-on-1, and Sanders a dunk. Jeff Sanders gets his first hoop in the NBA playoffs. 7 seconds left. Tony Brown's long 3, good from the left. Count the hoop with 3.5. Bulls come in, play to Sanders, and this series is over. The Bulls take out Milwaukee in 4, winning this one big, big, big. The Bulls were in front coast to coast by 7 at the quarter, 17 at the half, 24 after 3. And the final verdict is 24. 110-86 as the long domination continues for the Bulls against the Milwaukee Bucks. And Johnny Kerr is on the floor.